Welcome back to the channel. This is Andrew, running with Dr. Andrew, and today I'd like to talk to you about crossing over. Do you cross over whenever you run? Let's talk about it, guys. Crossover gait is something that can increase your hip adduction moment, basically meaning your hip is going to drop down. So for example, if you're crossing over with your left leg, your right hip is going to drop down. So it's going to increase the momentum on your left side of your leg and cause, things like bursitis in the hip, could cause IT band syndrome, knee pain, down to even to the the foot and ankle issues, as well as all the way up to the back, and potentially even up to the shoulder and neck too. So if that can definitely, over time, that can cause some issues there too. So, and how you correct this is, obviously you want to do some hip strengthening exercises. That's going to help out with that momentum. Also watching your gait, maybe videotaping yourself running on the treadmill, or while you're running, what you want to do, and you'll make sure that when you're running, that you want to see, separation between your knee, that you want to make sure that that's not close to your other thigh when you're running. Your knee isn't close to your thigh. You want to see a little bit of window between your knee and your thigh there while you're running. And if it's too close, you'll see that you're probably crossing over. And now some of the videos I'll be showing you maybe exaggeration of what the crossover looks like, but at least that gives you an idea of what it may look like and how it can really increase your momentum and cause some pain with your gait. And so how you fix this is a couple things that you want to make sure that you're running. You want to imagine that you've got a line between your knees, or between your feet when you're running. So if you're running down the road, you can put your right foot on the line, or your left foot on the line, and your right foot next to the line. And so that way you can imagine that like you're running. And also what you can do too is, imagine yourself riding a bicycle. So riding your bicycle, your feet are apart when you're riding it. So rather than running like if you're running on a tightrope, you want to run like if you're running with a bicycle. Also, you can imagine yourself lifting your knee up a little bit more. That's going to help you out and improve the stability while running, is driving your knee forward. And so you can imagine yourself almost like if you're hitting a soccer ball with your knee, or kicking kneeing a soccer ball. And so that's going to help you out. If you imagine that while you're running, that's going to help you out. There's just those clues. And also, like I said, to change a gait, like we did in the last episode of overstriding, you want to practice this at certain increments. Maybe the last mile of your run, and maybe even the last 5 minutes or so, and gradually increase that time. And so that way you will get this more automatically, and your gait will change over time with that. You'll be able to get used to it. So if you do this all the time, well, you may get frustrated because you feel like you're not doing it. But definitely if you pick a certain amount of time to practice this, over time this will get better and better. And then, you practice for a little bit and go back to your regular gait, practice it for a little bit and go back to your gait. You'll definitely notice a difference with that. Like I said, definitely doing some hip strengthening exercises will help with this. You may be weak in the hip abductor muscles or the hip external rotator muscles, and so that forces you to kind of go in to help with momentum while running. But definitely you want to strengthen those muscles up. I think definitely that's important. So typically whenever I see somebody that has significant weakness with hip abductors, external rotators, especially with walking, if they have significant issues and they're just normal walking causes this, they will do that crossover type of gait to help with mechanical issues there, to help gain better mobility. With compensation there. But definitely, like I said, strengthening will help with this, with doing some hip strengthening, hip abduction, some sidestepping type of exercises will help with this. And so this concludes this video on crossover gait. Let me know in the comments if you do this type of gait, and let me know how I can help you out further to help correct this. And so I hope everyone keeps safe out there, keep running, and we'll see you next time.